Welcome back to Franchise Hockey Manager 10 with the Montreal Canadiens Return to Glory. If you're last with us, we ended up losing, unfortunately, to the eventual winners, Buffalo Sabres, who did everything last season. They ended up finishing first in the whole league and managed to secure the President's Trophy and then the eventual Stanley Cup. It did hurt a little bit, but we're slowly starting to lick our wounds and bounce back for the eventual season that we have. Quick thing that we ended up doing, we ended up, let's look at our transaction log here. We managed to extend Lafreniere, Matheson, Demidov, Benson, and Fowler for a numerous amount of years. Matheson, I don't even think we need. We might even, we're probably going to hold on to him because he's kind of like the last piece that we kind of have that's still Montreal, and I doubt that they would get rid of him in real life. So he's probably going to end up slotting down to our third line. Maybe we'll kind of see if what we end up doing, but he's definitely going to stay there and kind of fill in when we need it. We ended up trading one of our prospects, Suoniemi and Lockshow, who both of those players weren't going to be signing with us. Later on, we ended up getting a third and a second for it. And then I think it will show last year though, towards the end. Oh, Brendan Gallagher ended up retiring, so we wish him the best. We ended up, Tom Wilson became a free agent, and then he became too expensive for us to re-sign. I think he wants like $6 million. We'll end up seeing what he wants later on, but he did. I think he helped us a lot last year. So we'll have to take a look at him towards the end. But we then ended up signing Flanagan. We signed basically a bunch of our players of the prospects. We ended up getting nope. Here we go. Rubrick, who's going to be our star this season. Probably going to try and slot him on the second line. Jacob Fowler, who's our goalie, but he's probably going to spend most of the time in the AHL unless we end up parting ways with Nico Dawes. Vernhoff is a defender that we end up getting. We end up trading for his rights, and now we just sign him. Prudhomme's also looking pretty good as well. He might bounce around the AHL and the NHL. Hopkins, same thing, and then same thing with William McIsaac. And then we end up trading away Fisher, who had a lot of potential, but all these players that we end up grabbing, he just kind of fell by the wayside. So we gave him up for a first rounder to the Rangers. That's the best. We did it through the trade offer, and that's the best deal that we could get since Rangers are towards the bottom this year anyways. So hopefully we can kind of get a lottery pick for that. It's always fun to have the chance to get the number one pick. And then we have Joseph and Everson. We end up getting rid of them for a fifth and a third. And yeah, we just end up signing the players that we ended up having. I think that's more or less it. But quick look at our depth chart here, showing Cole Caulfield, Suzuki, and Lafreniere. Still our top line, but I kind of want Lafreniere to slot down, kind of give the chance to one of our other prospects to fill in that spot, but we'll kind of bounce around throughout the whole season. And then Slavkovsky is 4-star now, 4.5 potential still, and Zach Benson is around the same, but he should be able to command the second line for us, and then Philip Massar as well. I think they're going to have a lot better years, but Rubrick is also looking to start for us as well. He's a 3-star, so we might end up slotting him in at one of the top ones if we can. He's our third best left winger, and then either Baudin or Jelsma is going to start as our left wing, and then Demidov and Celebrini are two other centers that I kind of want them to play on the same line. It looks like Demidov can play multiple positions, so I kind of want to see where we have with that. And then as you can see, Vernhoff at the top there. It's going to be a whole new look to our defense because a lot of these players are new. Caden Gooley's not even good enough at the moment, and Matheson either. Spencer Gill as well. Logan Mayu we're going to try and get rid of just because I don't see where he's going to fit. We're going to probably lose him to waivers if we don't end up getting rid of him, and then these guys are going to develop as well. Yeah, Malik and I think Fowler are potential to be AHLs, and Mayat's still young as well. I think we sent him to the ECHL for this year. But we do have the 2 first-rounders, 2 seconds, a bunch of thirds, and a bunch of fourths, and several fifths. So it's going to be a pretty exciting draft. Just stay tuned. We'll do the draft lottery and then get into the draft. Jump to the draft here. We have New York Rangers' first pick, which is the 4th overall at the current moment. But we will see if it stays that way or if we get bumped up or down. And we end up getting bumped down. Stupid Tampa. Guess that's what was meant to be. That's just gonna sim to the draft. Yeah, here we are 5th, and we will start the rookie draft. Do the first pick. First pick is rookie. He was projected to be 3 though. We scouted him before. We didn't really see anything that we liked too much about him, but he was also 4th in the European skaters, which is kind of weird. Left, right D. Looks alright. Second pick is Jackson Jacobson. Does look a little bit better in terms of like his agility and everything. He was projected to be 12th, so still seems like there's a little bit of an issue with the rankings there. Next pick is Joseph Durage. He was projected to be 8th. I'm very mock draft. He was projected to be 1st. This guy. There's no way. That's weird. Mal Schneider is the next pick. Another defense. Pick number 10 is what he was projected as. Yeah, it's still kind of odd. Still 2 5-star. Oh no, that's mocked. What am I doing? There is currently no 5-star. Oh, then this is our pick. It says let's take a look. I think it says we're still weak in center. Yeah, we're still weak in center. I don't think so, but they seem to think so. We might also want to go with someone like Cage Smith here. Cage Smith he is a 2.5-star currently. Passing's really good. He's a decent playmaker. He's projected to go 29th. We could get him with our other pick. Rusa is projected to be 13th. Then Jesse McKinnon. You know what? He's back checking. That could actually help us, but probably not worthy of such an early pick. Mock drafts have it as, yeah, Buser. Even Salo's ahead of him, but he doesn't even have a team right now. Hellman's and then this guy. What the hell? Scouts suggesting us to go with Jesse McKinnon. Projected at 31. I mean, there's tons of picks. Left wing though. Then ability wise is Cage Smith. Kind of want to go with Cage Smith though. Yeah, we'll go Cage Smith instead. We'll go with the best current ability. And then we end up picking much later. Then we have Kalia as our next potential guy. 47th is what he's ranked. He's 6'3". Goalie though. Oh no. E2 is goalie. Projected 88th. Probably have to look at that later. Another center, another goalie as well. Lipinski. Probably don't need any defenders for the next little while, but always good to have. Kalia is also the top guy as well. Yeah, we'll end up picking Kalia. Or Kayla. Kala, whatever. Probably have a pick very soon anyways. So Matthias Carlson, grab. In terms of his ability, offense looks decent. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna grab Carlson. 65th, but we're gonna grab him now. Deschamps, Byrne. Everyone knows I like NCAA guys, but he is ranked a lot later. Deschamps is 52, but it seems as though they're really messing up with these. Shooting range, he's a point shooter. We have a bunch of those. I'd rather a high defensive rating. If they have a high defensive rating, I'm more likely to grab them. I think that's what we might want to look for. Let's see if we can filter that. Actually, I don't need that ratings. There we go. Defensive rating. Let's go with type 20. Oh, 20. Okay. Let's go with 13. See if anyone's kind of average at the moment. Face-offs don't matter. But we'll add it in. We'll just do 10, 9. Hitting has to be high. Positioning. If anyone ends up fitting this. Shot blocking should be at least a 10. There's no one. Might even let the AI pick it, actually. Let's change. Let's take face-offs completely. No, still nothing. It's probably too high. Let's go 10 on everything. Maybe 11. Sure, there's tons that pop up, yeah. This guy. Point shooter, 104, 19 years old. His defense looks okay. Team player. Nah, we'll just end up scrapping that idea. I don't think it scrapped it. Didn't. There we go. Yeah, well, we do need a goalie. You know what? We'll allow AI picking. So he ended up picking, what the hell? Turnka? He picked this guy? Ouch. Okay. Maybe we don't let the AI pick any more of our picks. Let's go with Scout suggestion. Vermeet. Guy. Eli Johnson. 103. Point shooter. They also want us to grab a goalie. You know what? Let's try it. Can't go wrong. We do need more goalies in our... Alright, I'm gonna go with current ability then. Screw that. 20. No, I don't want a 20-year-old. Two-way defenseman though. Stick checking's decent. Stamina's alright. Or stamina's good. Passing's good. 2.5 star though. And he's already 20. Do Johnson. What round is it? You know what? Third round. We'll take a chance. We're probably gonna end up having to drop him at the end of it anyways. Another 20-year-old. Lincoln. Gustafson is also potential. Probably grab. Oh, Lewandowski. Like the name, but 20 is a bit too old. 2020. There we go. Robin Larson. We will pick you. Wasn't projected to do anything, so that's interesting. But he looks good. He looks really good. I'm surprised as to why no one would want him. Wow, that's crazy. So Robin Larson, we'll have to remember that name. Is this our pick? No. Gustafson looks like the next logical pick for us, or Dodov. No, we already have a goalie. We have a defender too. We have way too many defenders now. But we do have tons of picks. But we'll probably end up getting rid of a lot of them eventually anyways. To other teams. Just how the cycle works. We'll always have tons of picks. Either that or we'll end up trying to go all in for some players in the next little while. Thorn. Yeah, you know what? We'll give you a shot. Who knows? Doesn't hurt to take 2 goalies, I guess. Lewandowski, no. Still a bunch of 20-year-olds. Magnuson. Doesn't look that good. 45th, though. We'll try him out. Oh, we got the next pick again. Lundqvist. No. There we go. Looks alright. Stick checking. Screener. We could probably use him. I mean, most of these players probably won't even ever play for us, so. Yeah, we'll take him. Bergeron, no, we won't be grabbing any more goalies, that's for sure. And then NG Eve. Up and down winger. Yeah, we could use an up or down winger. Develops into anything good. At least there's a decent amount of versatility in terms of what we're grabbing for forwards, that is. But not much other than that. Simon Carlson. Pick 174. Yeah, that's probably a throwaway pick. You never know. Lavoie. Let's see if anyone's on our list. No. Alright, we'll go with... Here. No. Not sure who to grab. Guess when in doubt, go with the 18. Got the next pick as well. This is probably when we have a ton of picks. We'll go for height as well. And this one maybe. 6 foot. I mean, his stats look decent. At this point, I'm not expecting anything from these players. Oh, but I guess we'll go ability-wise then. And just kind of go nuts with it. Four-star. St. Louis. Thomas St. Louis, no. 20-year-old Kai. Go with you. Oopsie. I guess that's it. Oh, okay. Let's see how they grade us. They're probably going to grade us terrible because I think we did terrible in terms of this draft. But I don't know much what we could have done. Doesn't look like either our scouting didn't do very well on it, or just it's that late in the game where the scouting really doesn't matter and the picks matter even less. You might as well just have your AI grab whoever. It will be interesting to see if the AI guy ends up being good. Yeah, we're not even mentioned on any of this. We did get Demko. Jesus. We managed to get Demko just now for 2.4, so yeah, we will be saying goodbye to Dawes. And then Makar, oh damn, I forgot, 13 million a year. That's insane. Yeah, we weren't anywhere near that. We were considering it, but we weren't gonna do that. Who are they paying? They have Dubois still, Fiala, Benz. Jesus. I don't know if they're gonna be a powerhouse though. Let's see. They're balanced, okay. Rob Blake as their GM, maybe that can work over the next little while. And then yeah, Demko. Who cares? Who cares if you didn't get your number? Then for next year, oh geez, there we go. Next year looks pretty terrible at the moment. I'm sorry, CC Quasses? What? What are with the names? Jeez. And then Pat Kelly, yeah, it looks like a terrible year, so we might even get rid of some of our picks because if this year is any indication of how bad it is, then I'm sure this is a year to kind of trade for the year after. But we'll fast forward to the regular season and see who we have playing on our lines this year. Fast forward to the beginning of the season, and there's nothing that they're saying about us other than Jake Ottinger stands out to be one of the best goalies. It's a good thing we end up getting a good backup for him, so hopefully we won't have to rely on him too much. A quick look at the roster that we decided to bring on right now. We did have Rubric, who we're going to end up starting in the AHL just for the short time of just seeing if this plays out, what I'm trying right now to see if we can do a little bit better than what we've done in the past at the beginning. Caleb Denoyers, he ended up doing very good in the preseason, so we kind of based it a little bit on the grades that they end up doing in the preseason, and as you can see, he was one of our top players with limited amount of ice time. So based on that, I thought we just need to give this guy a shot. So we'll give him a shot early on. If it doesn't end up working out, then we'll end up switching it. And then I think the Saliev is also a surprising one as well. He ended up grading a 67, which is pretty high as well. Granted, he only played the one game, so we're going to kind of see how that works. Right now, he's slotted at the top with Huang, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Even Reinbacher and Matheson both scored pretty bad, so they're going to be our bottom line for that. Vernhoff, all right, but he has a high amount of potential. So starting the season, this is how it's going to look like. Jake Ottinger and Demko as our goalies, Baudin, Beck, and Massar as our bottom line. Demidov, Denoyer, Periskak as our third line. Slavkovsky, Celebrini, and McCarty as our second line, and then Cole Caulfield, Benson, and Lafreniere. Well, I feel as though we're missing someone. Uh-oh. No, Suzuki needs to come in. That was a mistake. Okay, so who ends up getting... That's disappointing. I guess McCarty ends up losing the spot. I knew something seemed silly when I ended up doing it. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I kind of want Demidov to play him here. And then I think Beck can slot in the middle. So this is... Oh no, Denoyer's here. Denoyer's here, and... oh my god. There we go. Let's do AI to set roles. Okay, so that should be good. So that's how it's going to start. Oh, Will Sharp ended up moving up on Saliev. I kind of like this better. Let's try that out. I know that Huang has very good chemistry with one of the guys that's on our bench at the moment, so we are going to do that. A little bit of good news, though. They do have us as win now for next year. The only strength that we have currently is our goalie, though. We did have a bit of other ones too before, but now we end up developing a weakness at lefty and center. So hopefully we can prove them wrong. We can start off the season strong. Our first game is against Philly, so we'll kind of see how that ends up looking. and we'll end up taking it from there. Jelsma did do well in the preseason, but if I end up bringing him on, I need to bring someone down. Yeah, Prudhomme was the guy that I was talking about just now. Feels so Birdie would be the only one that I would probably put. Alright, let's put Jelsma for now. Yeah, we just had to, unfortunately. Probably gonna get picked up though. He is pretty good. Look at that, we're in third without even playing a game. So play against Philly. Hopefully we can get the early dub. 7-5. Oof, that might mean defensive issues, but at least we're scoring from everyone. Geez, Cole Caulfield, Lafreniere, and Cole Caulfield again. With Suzuki, Massar, and Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield got 4 goals in the season opener. I don't know if I want to change that. He is currently top of the league because Menko is in second. And he has the most goals. Yeah, no one else has played any games, or 2 games yet, other than Arizona. But that shouldn't matter. Then we got Ottawa next. And then Pittsburgh right after. But good early win for us. Yeah, that was good. Okay, Zach Hyman. Okay, nobody grabbed our player. That is good. That's a good start for us. At least we know that if we bring him up, we might be in trouble. We end up losing 6-2. Yeah, we end up conceding a decent amount in the first 2 games, so that is not a good start. We're going to have to relook at that, depending on how this Pittsburgh game looks. I know Pittsburgh's towards the bottom, and Sens are towards the top. Well, they're 1-1, but oh, they're both 1-1, and then Columbus is the next test. Oh wow, we hurt Batherson. That kind of sucks. Flanagan converts. I didn't even realize Flanagan was. Oh no, he's in the AHL. Hold on. Mathieu Savoie. No way, this guy's waived. First round pick by them. Okay. That's an odd waiver one. 6-3, yeah, we conceded way too many recently. We're gonna quick look at the grades here. See who's really in the bed. Matheson and Reinbacher. There are 2D that are kind of vacation. Barenhoff's doing well. My god. Alright, Matheson is a good thing we took away the Celebrini. We didn't even, it wasn't even starting, so. Oh damn, that's odd. Okay, Celebrini back in. Back to our. Okay, whatever. Back to roster, there we go. Better look at it. So Prudhomme we're going to end up putting in first, and then Gill. I think Reinbacher we're going to sit for now for Gill. See how that matches up, and then I didn't realize how. 2 -8 McCurdy. Oh, that was last year. SARS -3. That was Denoyer. You know, we'll take out Denoyer, put in Beck. What else do we put in? Oh, we're missing a forward. Already ends up staying. Let the game play, and then we'll look at it after. So far, 1-2, and then we face Columbus right after. And Columbus are 2-0-1. So that'll be interesting. It's haunting me every time I see Luke Hughes' name. We could have got him for a second every single year. Uh-oh. Could have got him every single year. For apparently a second round pick, which is insane. No, actually, let's do this. Yeah, I set roles. There we go. Yeah, I'd like Prudhomme has good chemistry with Wang, so we'll kind of see how that plays out. Bonninger's starting off pretty rough. We'll keep him in for one more game. 7-1. My God, this is not a good start. You know what? We have to do something about that. That's ridiculous. Drew's forehead means he is out. I guess Matheson has to slot in. 1-3, but tons of of goals. I don't think putting Demko is gonna make much of a difference, but start him at least against Tampa here. Gonna be a battle for the bottom at this point. I think we usually start off a little bit slow at the beginning of the season, and then we start to pick it up a little bit midway through. But it is kind of concerning the amount of goals that we've conceded so early on. And we didn't really... Oh, damn. I meant to put in the other one. 3-1 loss against the bottom. This is ridiculous. Demidov, the only one that's scoring. Cole Caulfield hurt as well. Just a flesh wound. Alright, Denoyer is going to slot in there for next game. And at least Demko's going to get the start. But I think we broke our goalie. Just the lack of defense. We're going to have to do something pretty serious about that. We obviously can't continue this season if we're not scoring and also not stopping the puck either. 7-4, only conceding 4 there. So a step in the right direction. We basically turned into the Edmonton Oilers. I know next year is going to be huge. We'll probably be much better regardless next year. But still, yeah, we got to stop all those goals that are coming in. Calgary's our next. Let's kind of keep the team that we just had rolling, that we beat Seattle with, even though they are at the bottom. Someone is suspended or foot. We're gonna have to move you to. Actually, how well are you doing currently? Well, we'll move you to AHL for now. Bring up someone. Bring up rope break. Currently not even doing anything well with the AHL, so that's concerning. Alright, I think part of the reason is we want to also not maximize the amount of contracts that we have to do at the same time. I did take a brief look at that and 5-2. There we go. If Rubric ends up getting like tearing it up, I swear. Rubric had a decent game. Good defensive grade. Then we got Dallas. Dallas right after. We'll play the next 3. Dallas, Buffalo, and whichever team after that. And he's injured. What the hell, man? The facial cut. You should be able to deal with that. Alright, back to the AHL you go. That's kind of annoying. But we'll bring in Flanagan. Out of 95. That's good. Good enough to slot into our second line there. Back checking forward, yeah. Ah, jersey number all the time. Keep forgetting that every time. No way we'd be able to give you 9-2. Oh my god. Alright. Dallas is currently an okay team. Yeah, these 9-2s, oh my god. This is what happens when you rebuild and you basically get rid of every single player that you've had on your franchise. We did do an accidental trade. I'll get into that after. Cole Caulfield almost back. Let's sub Matheson here for Saliev since he's healthy. Put in Demko for this one. Against the champs. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea. 6-2 win though. And Flanagan gets a goal. It's gonna make it difficult for us to send him down. McCarty doing good. Slakowski with 7 assists. Jeez, Benson with his 5th goal this season and Owen Beck with his 1st. Another injury. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. It's not even like 10 games in and everyone's getting injured. I guess I'll. Slakowski's still not back, so. Or sorry, Caulfield still not back, so we'll have to. Might have to play with him with that minor injury, but that's extremely annoying. It's doing it again. It wasn't doing it earlier, but I don't know why it's like the 6th season it's deciding to do that. Yeah, it is a tad annoying, I will say. But we have one more game. If we end up winning this, then we will. Well, I mean, being in 4th isn't that bad, but yeah, like I said, all the goals that we're conceding, we know what we have to do with it. I just kind of want to see how the AI ends up taking care of it first. It doesn't seem like it's too intelligent to be honest, but I mean, such is life. We did decide to carry more people on our roster now, but let's see. Cole Caulfield's still the bruised knee and he can't play through it. This is ridiculous. All right, let's see. 4-2 loss. I don't know what's Sar and Saliev getting it. We'll end up we had the 10 games. I think we'll probably play Toronto right now though. Presuming that someone's at least back. But now Saliev's hurt too. See, this is ridiculous. He's already hurt. Matheson, and then I guess we'll have to move Celebrini to the injure. We'll bring back up. Oh, he's still out, man. What the hell? Dalsman's out. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. But then I guess take out Gill, we'll put Reinbacher back. And then just hope for the best at this point. Oh, we're probably gonna have to switch it again because it's too early on. do have the Toronto game, win or lose. We'll end up ending it there. Oh, now Cole Caulfield wants to play. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. It's not like he's our best player or anything. Jeez, look at how weak our division is compared to Metropolis. Alright, roster-wise, he's not even fully back. Why tell us you're back when you're not back? See if we can get 1-1. 5-1. No. Okay. Lafreniere, we got the first goal. That's what counts, right? But I forgot to show you the changes that we ended up doing to the roster. Those are fine. Let's go with trades. So we end up finding one of Jerome McGinley's son. We end up finding the other one before, but we end up giving up way more for him than what we had to. He was drafted in the second round, projected to be 67th, and we end up giving up Lacus. I think we got in like the third round, 2 fourths, a third, and a second, just to get the rights on this guy. Partly because of that, and he does play well with Cage Smith, which is the guy that we drafted this year as well. So we kind of just want to see that. We end up getting the rights to Strad, who's just a 1 or half a star at the moment. Defender. More so, we traded away, Hudson, Adams, and then the rights to these guys and a 5th round pick. Decent trade for Rosa. He looks like he's going to be really good, or decent at least. 4-star counter-attacking forward, so that should help us. And then, we got rid of the goalie that we ended up getting and NG, probably because his name would have been too difficult to say. And then we ended up trading away Nico Dawes and Caden Gooley. That was the accident that we did. I didn't realize that we were getting rid of Gooley. I thought it was Hudson. And then we kind of just went with it after a while, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Currently, he is doing pretty well with the Senators there, though. And then we ended up getting Mason St. Louis, who's the guy we were talking about before. He should be really good for us as well. I think he was drafted 4th overall last year, I think. So not too bad. He might turn out to be something good. And then we got rid of Mayu, Allard, and Rena for 2 seconds, but I think that was just before the draft that we ended up doing that. So we'll end up fast forwarding to trade deadline. I think we will probably be active this trade deadline. I think it's kind of got to go a little bit more all in since we saw the draft this year. So we might end up seeing our first round fly, and then not really having a draft recap next episode. But yeah, that's what we'll probably end up doing. We might even play the free agency as well. There's a couple guys that piqued my interest, so we'll fast forward to then. Trade deadline is just passed, and we are currently in first place in the Atlantic Division, but not by much. There's not much separating first and sixth. It is very close. Not many teams are doing that well, though. Even if you look at compare us to the Metropolis, we probably wouldn't even be making the playoffs right now. So I think other than the top 3, no one has a shot at making the playoffs. But we'll do a quick look at our transactions here. And currently, our transaction log, we did sign Morgan Barron and Morgan Geeky for a couple of years. We did trade away Matheson. He wasn't playing at all really for us, so it didn't make sense to keep him. Plus, just the burden of his contract probably next year. He wasn't good enough to play with us. We have permanently brought up Ryan Rubrick as well, just so he can get more first team experience. But other than that, we haven't really done too much. Just kind of moving up everyone and down. There's been a couple injuries, but we've managed to bite down and at least be somewhat respectable. But if you look at how our team is doing, currently we have Cole Caulfield with a point per game, so he's back to where he used to be. Slikovsky is now almost a point per game as well, 52 points, 60 games. Huang is doing very well for his second season. He is 44 points in 60 games, already beating last year, and there's 22 games to spare. Philip Massar also surprising us, doing on pace, doing better than last year, and Lafreniere is he's just consistent. So he's definitely making every cent of his contract, which we are happy with. The only bad part for a lot of these is the plus minuses, which we have fixed for the most part, but it's still not that good for a team in our position. But a quick look at the lines that we end up going with. We have Cole Caulfield, Demidov, and Lafreniere now at the top. Slavkovsky, Celebrini, and Massar as our second line. Rubrick, Benson, and Geeky as our third. Barron, Denoyer, and Owen Beck as our fourth line. Will Sharp, Huang playing together very well. Prudhomme and Vernhoff, Saliev, and Reinbacher after the trade that we end up doing with Matheson, which then kind of cleared up a space for us. And Reinbacher is injured, or at least tired currently. But that's how we're doing so far. I mean, we did trade away our pick, so currently we only have a first, a second, a 2/5, and a 7th for for this year's draft. So for the next year's draft, sorry. And then you'll just see that it's going to be very, very quick. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at how our players are doing in the AHL, just to see where our prospects are. Should have hit Laval. Currently, Leonard is doing very well in his first year here. 46 points in 53 games. That's pretty good for the AHL. Jelsma, who's still not finding a way with our team, is 46 and 53. Josh Lawrence as well is doing all right, but I don't think we have him on our contract. Baudin is doing well for his second season, but he has dropped down to a 3-star. Not that great for us, but he only really played 6 games for us. And then Gabe Smith as well, doing well in the AHL. I think we did sign him. Didn't draft him though. I think he's one of our signings that we end up having. And then in terms of goaltending, how are we doing? Goalie set's not the greatest. It looks like Fowler is doing pretty well though, so we might want to look into that a little bit later. A 918 save percentage is very good. Malik not really doing that well. 898 isn't too great, but hopefully we can build on that. Take a quick look at our depth chart though. The better prospects. St. Louis is now our current top prospect. 5-star potential. 2-star current rating. Vernhoff is second, and he's 5-star as well. Rosa is 4.5 and 2-star current. Rubrick dropped half a star now. He is 3 stars. And then Jordan LaBelle. I don't remember this guy, but Jordan LaBelle's up there as well for 4.5. And then we have Jerome Iginla's son, Joe Iginla, who we're very excited about throughout this franchise. So we'll see how he develops. I just kind of want to get a first look at him and then hopefully try and reunite him and his brother if we get a chance this off season. We're going to try and do something like that. Jonathan Prudhomme doing well in the NHL, but he's still learning into a 4.5-star player. And then Mays is one of the guys that used to be at the top, but now he's kind of at the bottom. Take a quick look at Jordan LaBelle and how we got him. He was the Jonathan Evans trade a couple years ago, and we got him in the 5th round. So that is pretty good. He was projected at 45, so currently doing pretty decent in the NCAA 82 grade. So hopefully he can turn into something good in the future. But we'll fast forward now to the end of the season and see where we end up. here we are at the end of the season. We are in first place in the Atlantic. 42 wins, not that great. There wasn't much separating us between the rest of the teams in our division, so we kind of just squeaked by. You might say it's luck. I'm probably going to say it's luck too, because we probably would have barely or not even gotten the last wildcard spot if that was the case. But so be it. We ended up doing it. We will be facing New York Rangers in the first round. Current look at how well our team ended up doing. Our team ended up doing all right. In terms of points, Caulfield 74 points in 77 games. Pretty good. 36 goals. Slavkovsky doing well as well with assisting most of those, but 62 and 82. Lafreniere was 61 in 74. That might be his best ever. Let me see. 61, yeah, that's his best ever. Since the second season that he came with us, but 8 plus minus, so he's we're definitely helping him out with his plus minus over the last little while. So that is good. Take a look at Huang 59 points in 82 games. That's really good too. Suzuki 52. I mean, he's not really a guy that's gonna get us a lot of points. Hopefully, we kind of move him down down the ranks because he'd probably be a very solid like third or fourth line eventually. Will Sharp doing very well as well in his second season, 49 points, 12 goals too. That's good to note. Demidov doing even better. He is now a 3.5 star, 48 points, so just a little bit better than he did last year, but every little bit helps. And then Zach Benson on par with what he did last year, give or take a couple assists, with 47 points in 80 games. Philip Massar being the surprise with 46 points in 82 games. That is surprising. We'll take a look at our goalies as well. Goalie stat-wise, 903 save percentage, 39 wins in 74 games, so he did play a ton for us. He has played a ton for us in the last couple seasons, so hopefully 74, yeah, we might want to look to do a little bit less than that in the future. I don't know how the wear and tear really works for these guys, but needless to say, this is our lineups going forward for the playoffs. We do have Leonard, Denoyer, and McCarty as our bottom line. Beck, Celebrini, and Sar as our third line. Slavkovsky, Benson, and Lafreniere as our second. And now Demidov has slotted as a right wing with Suzuki and Caulfield. Will Sharp and Huang are going to start it off. Prudhomme and Vernhoff, and then Saliev and Reinbacher with Ottinger obviously starting for us. We do have one suspension, so we'll kind of see what the AI decides once we end up bringing in Rubric, once the suspension's over in, what is it, one game. So hopefully we can manage to beat Rangers first. Games that we end up playing them, we won 5-2, 4-2, and 5-3. So hopefully it's more of the same, and we can just kind of take this. Michael Pekka's their coach, so 6-2's the first game. Really good start. Cole Caulfield, 2 goals there. Huang with 2 goals, and Leonard with 1, and Sharp with 1. So we'll see what the AI ends up deciding for the next game for Rubric, deciding if he ends up starting for us or not. We are currently in the playoffs, so I don't think waivers really factor in too much. I don't think we have any injuries at the moment, or at least I didn't notice it. We should probably look at the rest of the season. So now he's back from suspension. We'll sort that out, see where the AI ends up putting him. And he puts him in the third line with Celebrini and Massar. Okay, that's not too bad. And then Benson at the second line with Slavkovsky and Lafreniere. That's a solid second line for sure. We'll take a quick look at the NHL. Colorado and Kings, we obviously would rather Colorado win. We'd rather Anaheim win. We'd rather Calgary win. And we'd rather Blackhawks win. But so far, it looks like only one of those is coming true. Or 2 of those is coming true. And then Sabres, we don't want them. We don't want a repeat of them. But we do kind of want redemption. And then Montreal's here beating them. And then we have New Jersey, I'd rather Philly beat them. I don't want to have to face New Jersey. And then Caps as well. So currently every team other than Florida that's leading the pack is or leading in their standings is doing or is getting the wins. Sorry, 6-5, hard fought win there. Took OT to do it as well. Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Huang, and Slakowski, and then Cole Caulfield with the winner at the very end. That is a good start for us. 2-0. Series tied there. New Jersey with 2-0, Anaheim with 2-0, Chicago with 2-0. Jesus, I wonder if there's going to be a ton of sweeps here. Looks like it's fine. Reinbacker's not even good enough to start for us as of right now. Third game here, and we lose it. That is not a good look. Cole Caulfield with 2 goals though, despite the loss. And we need to bounce back. So it looks like we aren't sweeping them. LA Kings is leading 2-1 against Avalanche. So hopefully we can manage to get the 3-1 and then win at home. That would be the best thing that we could do. Lafreniere, Demko, Suzuki, Caulfield, and Onger are the top ones. Rosa's 4.5 star now. St. Louis still 5. Prudhomme improving a little bit. Don't see too many things that are really kind of sticking out at us. And then we're going to have the nominations again. 2-1, so it doesn't look like any sweeps are happening as of yet. But we are performing decently offensively, I will say that. Nominees, it's probably... I feel like Hatcher. Guess we're going to go McGill. Oh no, Kovalev. Come on. We have to do Kovalev. We don't even have a choice on that one. And here we are. I think we can do this. And we get the win 4-3. Now it is 3-1. We just need the one win here, guys. Nominee feels over. Kovalev, obviously. We can't pick anyone but Kovalev. 3-1 series lead. LA is leading as well. So is Chicago, and so is New Jersey. Alright, let's see if we can close this out. Hopefully we can. 10-1, making a statement. Wow, Cole Caulfield gets his 7th of the playoffs, and then 8th, then 9th. He got a hat trick to end this. So we'll take a look at how our team is progressing after, and hopefully we face Florida. I'd rather face Florida than Sabres, but we do kind of want that redemption at the same time. Tied 3-3, Anaheim ends up leading it. Calgary wins, Washington wins, and then Buffalo wins. So it looks like it is a repeat of last year. Complete redemption here. Washington leads 1-0. Take a look at how well we've done in the first round with our players. Grade-wise, 85. Geez, 85 for Cole Caulfield. He was just killing it. 15 points in 5 games. Are you kidding me? 12 for Demidov and Suzuki with 10. We'll allow our AI to assign everything here as we face Buffalo. Buffalo, we won again, we lost, and then we lost. So we split the series with them. Let's see if we can do it. 7-3 first game. Suzuki with 2 there. Benson with his first. Benson hasn't scored yet. That is insane. But Demidov is hurt. What do you have? You probably have a bruised shin. What the hell? Partially torn ulnar ligament. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not how it's going to happen, is it? What is this? Will be affected. He'll be greater risk for another injury, and his recovering will not begin until the season. Yes, let's do that. see what happens. Oh, so he can still play through it. Alright, I guess we'll have to change it. Oh no, they probably put him in IR, never mind. So 1-0, that's a blow. And here I was hoping that we could make a difference here. We'll have AI set it up again. Game 2 here. 2-0 loss. Clearly that's affecting us. Let's do it game by game and have the AI set it up. But missing Demidov is going to be huge for sure. Now Rubric is hurt too. Like, fuck off. Like, this is starting to piss me off. Like, yeah. Alright, game 3 here. 7-4 win. Benson showing up when he needs to with a hat trick here. And here we are, 2-1 lead. Chicago's leading 3-0. Washington is leading 3-0 and 2-2 for Anaheim. So annoying. These petty little like black eyes, like come on. Alright. 7-2, another win there. Benson, oh geez. Suzuki with his 9th. Benson. Cole Caulfield with his 11th and 12th. Oh my god. 3-1 for Calgary and 3-1 for us, so yeah, we don't care about anything except for the playoffs. Rubric is still not good. 3-2 and 3-2. Looks like they're allowing LA to come back. LA might be scary if we actually end up making it. Now another player is fever. Fuck off, guys. Like every time. Alright, let's finish this off. 5-3. Our team doesn't listen to me, that's fine. Slavkovsky and Lafreniere are getting their 4th goal, and then Slavkovsky getting his 5th. But we still end up losing there, and we are allowing them back in. So that's not good. Benson is day-to-day. This is absolute piss-off. Facial cut. Who cares? He can play through it. 4-2. So looks like we would face Washington if we can manage to win this damn series. So annoying. 5-2. My god, this is going to piss me off. Lafreniere and Massar. Massar getting his 1st goal here. The whole Benson and thing is really going to piss me off. Demidov. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh yeah, and Huang. I forgot about him. Almost 100%. Fucking play or don't play. I don't care anymore. Did I do it? There you go. So is he playing? No, he's probably in IR. Our lines for the final game: Will Sharp, Bernhoff, Prudhomme, Jiricek, Saliev, and Reinbacher as our D there. Hopefully we can just put it through him. Jesus. And we get a redemption. Thank God. 6-2. Owen Beck showing up. Slavkovsky, Will Sharp as well. Slavkovsky, Celebrini getting his 1st. We're so late in the series. I'm surprised it's taking him this long. And then Calgary ends up beating Chicago. So I guess there's nothing to be said about the Dard there. They are knocked out. Benson looks like he's almost ready to play. 23 points in 12 games for Cole Caulfield. Suzuki with 19. Lafreniere with 16. Slavkovsky with 13. We need Benson back because he was averaging a point per game. So he needs to hurry the hell up. And then we have 10 with Sharp and Massar. Injury list-wise, indefinite. That's fantastic. And Huang looks like he should be coming back imminently. Well, are you back or are you're not back? So why are you saying you're back? And we're not touching him, it looks like. So far this season, we have beat them every chance, so we should hopefully be able to do it again. 2-1, a little too close for comfort here. Lafreniere, Denoyer getting the goals that we need. Hopefully Benson's back. I'm not. What the hell? Why would I comment and disrupt my team? 1-0 for Calgary as well. And yeah, it's between. I don't know if I want Calgary though. Yeah, I don't know who I'd rather, to be honest. Another Canadian team, I don't know. Game 2, 6-3. I don't think Benson's back yet either. Suonemi is the guy that we got rid of. Insane, okay. Suonemi scoring, showing that he does hold a grudge. He's playing the AHL most of the season. Trader, okay. Alright, that's how it is. We'll wait till there to do it. Phil Massar is now out. Let me guess. Oh, lacerated tendon. Fantastic. This is just warm and fuzzy now. Really making me happy. Doesn't matter, he won't be back anyways. We do have a 2-0 lead, but our team is barely holding on. All our regular starters are starting to get hurt. But hopefully Benson is back. And Huang looks like he's back as well. Let's get the 3-0 lead here. 4-1, there we go. Cole Caulfield, 13, 14, and 15. He gets a hat trick. One more game to go. We need to sweep them. This would be huge for our franchise. And we'll adjust it just before the game as well. Allow the AI to create whatever it needs to. 3-0 Calgary. Oh my god. Looks like it's going to be Calgary that we are going to be facing. It's going to be a battle of Canada. I think, well, let's see the development report first. Rosa looks like he's improving decently. No one really that much that's playing for us, so Maya goes up half a click there. And then let's see if we can close it out away. And we have managed to beat them at every chance that we can. Denoyer and Celebrini end up getting the win there. So we end up winning 4-0, and are we going to be facing a 4-0 team is the question. Top 3 sales, that is good. And complete our ballot here. Pecorine, I've always liked him. Can't do Patrice because obvious reasons. Go with Theo as well, and then I don't mind Roman Hammerlick, but Sean Burke I like a little bit more. So hopefully you can manage to seal us here. And both 4-0. That is insane. I don't know how often we play them in the regular season, but we will have our AI adjust everything again. Look like he did. Regular season, we beat them both times, so hopefully we can add to that. Game 1 we lose though. That's not a good look. Okay, so Suzuki getting 2 goals in the loss though. There's no way we allowed ourselves to lose to Calgary. Alright, well they've extended our contract, so that's at least a positive. See if AI wants to adjust anything. No, he does not. 3-1. We at least tie the series, but now we're going out west. Cole Caulfield getting 2 goals there, showing that we desperately need him. If he's injured, I will probably end playing this for the rest of the thing. But yeah, we'll do AI again. See if we can take the lead here. 5-1. No, we can't. This is just upsetting. So 2-1 lead for Calgary. Can't help think that the injuries are starting to pile up for us. 5-2, so we are tying it up, and now we're going home. So Cole Caulfield, Slafkovsky with 2 goals, Earnhoff and Benson getting the other goal. Tied 2-2. Still at Calgary? How does that make any sense? Why would we be at Calgary for game 5? We finished higher in our division. But they get game 7. That's kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. I don't know if it goes based on wins or whatever, but oh, Kavibulin, I guess. Yeah, it seems kind of odd that a division winner wouldn't get precedent over a wildcard winner. Let's see if we can take the lead here. 7-1, we can. One more game, guys. Zach Benson, Suzuki with 2, and then Sharp for 4th goal. Let's win at home, guys. This part of it kind of annoys me. Just the amount of like clicking they end up having to do for like the Hall of Fame and stuff like that. So let's see if we can win it. 9-1, and we do. Oh my god. We managed to win it. Cole Caulfield just tearing it up. 19 goals. Suzuki with 16 there. 17. And then Cole Caulfield getting his 20th. Benson getting his 8th. So everyone, I don't know how they're going to decide who's going to end up getting the MVP here. But, yeah. Apparently playoff Caulfield is a different monster, scoring almost a goal per game. That is insane. Suzuki with 31 is still equally impressive, and Lafreniere even with 25 in 22 games. Huang, huge. We definitely need him, and same as Benson. All points per game, roughly. And then even our plus minus is huge in this as well. So that is fantastic. Let's see who ends up getting it. Our first win, it only took, what, 5 years? And then we end up winning the Stanley Cup. Fan favorite, ending the season with a fan happiness of 100. So, championship is number 25, so congratulations. We won the 25th for Montreal. They last won it in 1993. So, what year is this? 2028. So, it took us an extra 5 years to end up winning it. I'll just have to double check that just to make sure. I think that's it. Oh my god, so we can definitely end this now. No. We'll have to obviously see how well we do next year as well, but yeah, we end up... Why does it say 25th then? That's weird. Or sorry, why does it say 27 here if it's only our 25th? Huh, something isn't like the others. But we'll look at our record as manager here. First stats, so yeah, it's in our 5th season here. My god. So first season that we ended up having was 34 wins. 31, so we dropped down on the first one, 45, and then we kind of slowly started getting a little bit worse, but and somehow managed to win the championship in season 5. So that's fantastic for us. We'll have to take a hard look at who we end up keeping for next year, but the Demidov injury definitely hurt, but he should slot in as our winger moving forward, though. Thanks everyone for watching. Until next time.